I'll be talking about Fortnite and how it's good, how it's not good, and why I think it's a good game. I'm going to be playing creative mode for this, just to have fun and just to mess around. And let's do this. Now, let's start off by saying Fortnite. Well, no, let's start off by first saying, if I don't want anybody becoming like salty. Like, what I mean by salty is like I don't want anybody by the end of this going like, you don't know what you're talking about and all that. So this is just my opinion, mainly my opinion, and I might look at the community, see what people say, but this is strictly mainly my opinion. Now, I'm not saying or Fortnite bad games, they're really good, but both of the games have problems. Let's just say that both of the games have good things about them and problems, and we're gonna be starting off with Fortnite. Now, Fortnite is it's a pretty good game. I like the game for tons of reasons. Now, there are tons of reasons I don't like it, but we're gonna go off of the good reasons and what the game mainly about. If you guys haven't played it, and you guys just haven't played it, like, I don't think I need to make myself clear. Fortnite is basically about a battle royale or a co-op, but we're gonna do battle royale first. The battle royale about like killing people, trying to survive, getting better, and just trying to get cool things. Oh, they had a Infinity Sword, that's cool. And it's super cool. Like, what I mean by cool? Like, I mean like this game is so cool. Like, I would play Fortnite for hours, but there is a few things that make me not like it. But like I was saying, Fortnite mainly is just about surviving, mainly, because if you're playing co-op, then it's about killing the zombies. But if you're just playing the battle royale mode or creative, it's only about surviving because you can play creative with your friends. Now, surviving in Fortnite is like the other statement of the century. All you gotta do is grab a gun, shoot some people, shoot some noobs, shoot some skins, and you're basically good. Collect loot, and make sure you get a vehicle on the way, because that helps people a lot. No joke, like, I had many experiences where I didn't have a vehicle and I got myself killed instantly. And the main thing you need to have other than weapons, mats. There's tons of times where you have no mats. There's tons of ways you're gonna run in with no mats. And the moment you see someone with like infinite mats and you only have like 25, you technically lost. But the game did not only depend on skill. Well, doesn't only depend on how much math and what your good guns are. Depends on skill, because you can see people like T Gamer. I'm pretty sure PewDiePie plays it. Dan and tons of other people play it. Even Pat and Chen played it. So shout out to them. Tons of those guys play it. So not all about what gun you have in math mainly, like it is, but it's not. But it's mainly about your skill. Because if you have no skill in this game, you will lose instantly. Like, I had tons of times also where I just had no skill at all, and you just die instantly. Like I just had no skill, and I died. Like, no joke. Like, that's why you need to have these things, because the moment you die, the moment you're gonna be upset that you die. So that's the main thing. Having skill is literally the understatement of the century. Having skill saves your life. Having skill just make everything better. Now, skill combined with all your good guns will make you win. Cause the main thing about Royale, you have to win. If you don't win the game, then you lose, and you just kind of lose. You don't really get like any bad thing for it. Like, you don't get the win, but you don't really win. And when you do win, you just get a win. You don't really get any prize. At least that's all really I know. I know you, like, some game modes, I'm pretty sure they give prize, but other than that, I'm pretty sure they don't. Now, we're going to why this game is good. Now, Fortnite is good for tons of reasons. Wait, hold on, before we go to that. Let's quickly talk about co-op mode. Co-op mode is basically a mode where you can have teammates and all that. Same with Battle Royale, but yeah, Battle Royale can have teammates, but in co-op mode you can have teammates to fight zombies, do missions. It's basically like a story mode. Technically, logically, it's like a story mode basically. And I had a voice crack there, and you just try to honestly, You honestly just try to survive and just get good loot. Get good loot, you survive, you don't get yourself killed by any person who wants to kill you, like any zombies and all that, and you're basically good. And for this game mode, I don't really think you need to have skill, honestly. I'm pretty sure you're good without skill. Like, you need to have a bit of skill, like you need to know how to kind of play the game, but you don't need to have skill to the point where like you're god level, like you're just fine normally. So don't worry about that. And the game is not hard. The game is technically Minecraft almost. Like, you have to build, you have to like build a huge base, and mainly just get loot to kill all the zombies, defend your bases. You're gonna be doing tons of challenges, like get like, the hoverboard, and I still haven't got it yet, and I'm really upset about it. And you get tons of other things that makes you want to survive and live and not die a horrible death from the zombies. The different types of zombies that want to kill you, and if you let them kill you, then you're basically dead and you won't survive. Like, literally you won't survive. But the good thing about the game mode is really, the game mode is fun. And honestly, the way you can survive, I feel like I keep jumping into different things. The way you can survive is just really to gain a gun and building your base and all that. But now let's talk about why Fortnite is good, why it's bad, and all that. Now, I have good things about it, but problems I have with it. The thing I like about Fortnite is honestly that it's fun. Fortnite is not a bad game, it's actually really fun. And honestly, I think I can really enjoy it. And also, Fortnite really has some cool weapons that I love, like the Scar, the rocket launcher, now the Infinity Sword I'm using right now, you can see, and the new bow. And it's not like one of those games that like update takes forever. It's literally like a few updates each week, so you're never left out and you'll always have new updates. And the cool thing about this game also is the seasons. Now each season gives you new skins and all that. And so each season has new players joining, so you're never left out when it comes to new things. And you can buy the battle pass, you can get even more skins, and that's cool because then you look cooler than your friends who probably only have one skin. Yeah, so that, and there's a few other things. Now co-op mode I love, honestly, because the cool new weapon. Look, Fortnite Battle Royale has cool weapons, but when it comes to co-op, I love it so much now. Like, just the melee weapons in general. Like, I'm a person in co-op who just want to get close and just go ham with a blade. Now I can with no problems at all. Now, like, I can say that you have to craft all the things, but some of it is hard, some of it is not, and that's a reason for later. Now, a few other good things about the game. Playground mode and creative mode. Technically, creative mode and playground mode, they're just different and the same thing. Now, I'm gonna also say there's a problem with that, but let's just say the good thing about it. It's cool that if you first start the game, like let's say you never played the game before and you never ever like touch the game once in your life, you can, and like I say, you can actually practice. Like, you can practice playing with your friends, you can just do something random, build whatever you want in creative mode, playground, you can just go wherever place you want in Battle Royale mode. Battle Royale technically is creative mode and playground mode, but combined into one, so yeah. So playground mode, you can technically just go anywhere. And that's basically it. You kind of have to find a weapon, but in creative mode, you can spawn them in. So there's the same thing almost, but with different things to it. Now, we're going to talk about the problems about this. And playground mode and creative mode both have problems to me. Creative mode, oh yeah, wait. One thing quickly before we get to the problem quickly. Creative mode also has this customization technically, like you can make your own map. That's pretty cool, but that's also a few problems with that. But Fortnite is not a bad game, but there is a few problems to me. One of the problems is playground mode and creative mode. I said good things about it, now there are bad things about it. The bad things about both, like I said, they're the same thing, right? But if it's the same thing, why not just put them into one? you didn't like Epic Games did not have to make them separate. They could just make them the same thing. Everything would have been fine, and there would have been no problems, right? There would have been no problems at all. And that also comes with that people will be a little more happy to play it. And to play the mode if they're kind of connected to one, and like it is but it isn't. What I mean by it isn't, like you can't spawn weapons in and all that in playground mode, but creative mode there can, and you can create new maps. Yeah, that's good, but the bad thing about it, like I said, is you have to honestly just find your weapons in playground mode in your vehicles. Like, good but bad, and to me, I think it's more too bad for both. At the same time, it's pretty cool, because then you can create your own maps and all that in creative mode. In playground mode, you can just play the Battle Royale map. Now, could they go? I feel like I'm getting out of breath, but let's go quickly over to Battle Royale. Now, these Battle Royale has a lot of problems for me. One problem I really hate about Battle Royale is the rage mode. Like, literally what I hate, like, one thing I really hate rage, because this game can piss you off sometimes. Like, you can be like playing a normal game with a normal pump and maybe with Scar, or like a heavy shotgun with a Scar. Someone just comes out of nowhere and hits you in the head. That pisses you off instantly because you never had a chance to do anything. And just a few games alone can piss you off enough where you want to rage quit, and that's just sad, and that makes me angry about it. And the one thing is, I like that the map is changing. Now, map changing, I like how the map is changing, like I said. But the problem I have with it is I feel like they're changing way too much. Like, I like places like Tilted, Lazy, like the old Lazy, and a few other places, but I feel like they're taking it out to the point where I don't really see the map anymore that I used to see. Like I'm okay with a few maps, but the map that was there in season 8. What? No, this is season 8, right? Yeah, this is season 8. Yeah, season 7 was pretty cool. But now season 8, they brought in all the pirate stuff, and yeah, that's cool. But doesn't pirates really have an island? What are they doing here? So that kind of makes me dislike it in general, because they like technically took something that was really cool and they changed it. And yeah, like I said, it's cool. Time is not cool. What the hell? What the fuck? And see, right there, that pissed me off because he had a pump and I died. But like I was saying, I hate how the map is changing, and that really just angers me a little, because like it was cool, but now it's not. And now we're gonna quickly go to co-op mode. Now, or actually no, before we go to co-op mode, the one thing I also really don't like, I said co-op, right? But I didn't state that was online co-op, not co-op like where you can play with just 2 players on just one like disc or whatever. Download mainly, but that's one thing I hate, because honestly, it would be cool to like have my friend, like one of my friends over and be able to play just normally, just on it. And so it'd be cool about that. But honestly, Fortnite, honestly, that pissed me off. And now co-op mode doesn't have really any problems. I think the only thing I can say is that some missions is a little too hard for me, but other than that, it has no problems. Now, if I would rate this, I would say Fortnite is a solid 6. I'm gonna say a solid 6 because it has a lot of things I like and a lot of things I don't like. Now, all that said, let's go to Minecraft.